I said, I'm going to be 80 at the end of the year. And he looks at me, and then he goes and looks at my chart, and he comes back and he said, I thought you were 60.
So we are back in Old Town Pasadena, and I am with my lovely client. She actually came to me from a friend. I'm just going to go ahead and start with you, dear.
I learned about Rochelle from my wonderful neighbor, Kelly. And she was out walking her dog one day, and she had this big covering over her face. She lifted it up to talk to us, and we're like, I think our mouths fell open. We're like, Kelly, you're so beautiful. Because she had scars from a car wreck and I think a dog attack as well. What happened? What did you do? And then she started explaining about Rochelle and the fibroblast. And we're saying, oh, this is sensational. And my husband couldn't believe it. He said, my gosh, the transformation is so beautiful.
Yeah. And
so she invited me to come one day when she was having a treatment. And it kind of developed, and my husband, go ahead if you want to. Why don't you try and have the fibroblast? And he's so wonderful.
He's so supportive. I used to say, it's like, Ed is so supportive. He drives you here from Bakersfield.
Yeah. I've been married 59 years, almost 60. And anyhow, so I said, okay, we'll try it.
And what did Kelly say when she saw you?
She was amazed, and she said, oh my God, you're a model now.
You're the
it's
cover
so
girl.
Beautiful. And when the healing is done and such, I had an appointment with my dermatologist, and I go in and I told her what I had, the fibroblast, and did she know what that was? And she said, oh yes. And as we were leaving, she said, your skin is beautiful. I thought, coming to a dermatologist, that was really
No, that's awesome.
And then my hairdresser, she does that. A lot of people have come in with facelifts, and she said, yours looks fantastic.
That was a text you gave me, right? Where you just my hairdresser said people get $60,000 facelifts, and she just couldn't believe that mine's all natural.
And they said they're not symmetrical, or there's always something wrong. And she said, yours looks so natural.
Yeah.
Well, I had an artiste that did it.
I love that because of that differential, because she can give that perspective of just like how you look like you. Your eyes, everything is you, because that's
people. They know, but they don't say anything. And I appreciate when they do notice it. The funniest was my doctor.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to be 80 at the end of the year. And he looks at me, and then he goes and looks at my chart. And he comes back and he said, I thought you were 60.
I love that. I love that. You had to
Rochelle
check your chart.
Again, she knows her craft. And as I say, it's a craft.
It is. It's an art. It really is. I love the results on you and Kelly, both of you guys.
And when you don't realize what you look like, because you're not looking at yourself all the time.
Right.
And my husband did. And he couldn't stop looking at me after that. It said, it's so beautiful. I have my wife back again, my young wife.
He said a new wife. He actually said, he said, my new wife. It's just magic. And then, today you got your whole makeup done by Ashley Jean.
Yeah.
And he's over here, he's just like, wow. He's in the hall and he's like, her makeup, she looks great.
I look at the old pictures, and I can't believe I had so many wrinkles and how it opened up my eyes, because my eyes, I had the hooding.
The hood,
coming down.
Yeah.
It was one treatment.
Yep, one treatment, one and done.
And so it's amazing, not like when you see a look on Facebook and they do all these things about before and after and it's gone wrong and whatever, and it's like months before they start healing.
I'm just so grateful to have you back here and to see that, every time I see you look better and better, and you're just glowing. And when she was saying that, she sent me a message, Kelly, and she said, well, it looks like she's now your cover girl for your page. I said, yes, she is. And then she's the cover girl for the page. I love that. It was great.
I've seen pictures of the other work, and it's exceptional. Everything.
Thank you.
And you take such interest in making it perfect. And it's amazing. And I just hope you could recommend you highly that anyone, that's interested in doing that.
Goldie Hawn birthday. She told me, she sent me a message. She said, "Did you know that my birthday is the same as Goldie Hawn's? We should send her a message and tell her to come see you."
Same day, same year.
I loved it.
I saw a picture of her during the Academy Awards. They were showing her, and I'm like blowing her up.
I know, and she sent me the picture too. It was very cute. Yeah,
we're going to be 80.
I'm so happy that we could actually show, just and have sit down and talk about it, because a lot of people wonder what it is, and a lot of people think, well, is it a, is it a treatment? What is it? Is it a laser? No, it's not a laser. It's really an art.
I had tried the laser at one time, and it didn't do much of anything.
Oh, I didn't know that. Which one did you try?
I don't know. It was
this CO2.
Probably about 14 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
At all. So, they show you the brochures and
they look amazing.
After, and I said, no, but I should have seen a person.
Yeah, because you actually saw Kelly, because I didn't know you did a laser. I did myself in my 30s. I'm 44 now, but I did a CO2 laser and I did a halo laser. And both of those I did, and I was hoping for, the really big results, and I didn't see them. And that's why this is so meaningful to me, is that I spent so much money on things and didn't get that result that I get when I do this. And that's why.
And I had the eyes. It was just a doctor that did the eyes. And no, didn't work at all. And so I thought, well, forget that.
Forget that.
So we see Kelly walking around.
Right.
And she's a wonderful advertisement. Yeah.
She literally walks in the room, and she is the light of the room.
Imagine having her as a neighbor.
I can imagine how nice that'd be with all the food and all that. She brings me gifts. She brought me plants, and
she's wonderful.
Yes. And we're so blessed that we got to meet you through her. So that's
and your whole staff too. They are just super wonderful. They really are.
Well, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for coming in today, Carolyn. Really, really, really nice talking to you.